So many beautiful rocks. I feel like I'm on a quest and I keep having obstacles placed in my path. Yes, just as I thought, if you only keep going long enough, the obstacles will become tired of obstacling. And you can reach the river. Neener, neener. This is pretty cool. This is what I would normally call a piece of chert, but then there's some jasper just right on top of it. Chert and jasper are in fact the same thing. It's just that they have different colors. So what happened is that the chert formed and then a mineral with iron in it seeped into the same matrix, and now you have this. Here's a pretty little waterline agate. There's a pretty looking one. It's small, but it has really nice dendrites in it. This is by far the coolest rock I've found today. It's got a light green and then a medium or a darker green and then a medium green with mixed in with orange, all in the same stone. Imagine that cut into strips and then tumbled. What a beautiful necklace that will be. This pit shows you how deep these gravel bars are and how they get turned over. This is what's called a septarian nodule, and it has veins in it that are filled with quartz. Wow, that's really pretty. Into the backpack it goes. We have here what I would call a jasper agate. You can see there's actually agate material mixed in with the jasper. My dear husband, when I was showing him the jasper agate, thought that he should probably call it a gasper. And then he said, look what I found, a gasper. And he thinks he's very funny. Since we finally got here, I'm going to take advantage of being here in order to reach this other gravel bar that is just around the bend here. It's quite a ways back to where we came from, but I think it's a lot less far than it felt like. There's an interesting stone. Huh. I thought for sure that one was an agate. I just cut one of these and it was just gorgeous, so I've got to pick up more. And I also spotted a couple things here that I want to spray off and see if there's anything worth looking at. Obviously not an agate, as in Montana agate, but see that silica there? Brecciated jasper, I guess. I'm going to take this one home. It looks like a good solid chunk. And then this one, again, isn't an agate, but it's some really cool jasper. Isn't that neat? I'm looking at there's little piles all the way along here that are not on the main beach, and if people are just stopping by with a canoe, they are more likely to stay by the shore. So I'm checking out these other piles. I feel that I should have started this much earlier in the day. Isn't that lovely? It's very red. When you're not finding big ones, you look for small ones. This has that white layer on it, which through reading I'm told is opal. Common opal. Since I'm not finding very much in the way of agates, I'm very pleased that I'm finding some beautiful jasper, because these, even though they're not the prize that some people look for, are my favorite. And right next to it here is a little bitty piece of petrified wood we can take along too. I must say that I'm a bit surprised that the agates are not more plentiful on this, what I would call isolated gravel bar. I guess just because it was hard for me to get to doesn't mean it was hard for everybody. I'm sure there's still lots to find. I'm going to keep looking. But meanwhile, if you haven't yet, please consider subscribing. It encourages me, it helps my channel to grow, helps me get out there and keep on doing. Thanks. Well, the sun just peeked out from the clouds. I really am going to have to start heading back very soon because I have a premiere tonight and I don't want to miss chatting with all of you fine folks. But gosh, it's just going to be so hard to leave. Another kind of puzzling thing about this beach is that, ooh, that's pretty, is that I haven't found any petrified wood to speak of. Wow. This is quasper, but what a quasper. Quasper, of course, is my word for jasper and agate, in case you are just tuning in. And it's a special kind of jasper and agate, jasper and quartz, excuse me, is my word for jasper and quartz. It's a special kind that is mixed, shows up a lot here in eastern Montana with white and red. And because I found so much of it, I had to name it. You're welcome to use the word if you want. Our piece of petrified wood. Now my day is complete. Well, not really, because I still have all that to look at on the way back. Here's another fossil rock. Since I'm not carrying 50 pounds of agates, I'm going to bring this home and see if I can break it open. This is lovely. It appears to be green and purple and black. Cool. Just a little too muddy for me. Oh, it's rough to be so picky. Kava is getting quite anxious about what the heck I'm doing. But meanwhile, I wanted to spray this off because I think this is finally a decent sized agate. Yep, that's what it is, all right. It's got all kinds of interesting stuff going on there. Yay! So this is what I saw on the ground. And I turned it over and washed it over. And it's another beautiful agate. I do love this. Isn't that lovely? How cool is this? I'm crossing a beaver dam. It's not easy going, but it sure is pretty. Well, that was quite an adventure. It was really, really fun. I feel really happy. I've been noticing watching these videos that I just have a goofy smile on my face pretty much all the time. And it's because it just makes me feel so good. And I hope that my getting out here and showing you some of the scenery and going on a rock hunt can help you feel good too. I hope you're safe. I hope you're well. This is Kate from Katie Did. Keep on doing.